Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is now just 70 days away from its official release by writer and director J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio, as well as creator George Lucas. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, what's really exciting about Episode 9 is that we do know that this film, at the end of the day, is going to be a revelation film answering many of the burning questions from The Force Awakens that will be answered in Episode 9 by, of course, J.J. Abrams, Disney, Lucasfilm, you name it, in order to really change our view of the past 8 Star Wars movies that come before this one. Now, we are getting closer to the official trailer, and a lot of fans are getting very excited about what's coming our way by Disney and Lucasfilm that's going to change our perception of course, the sequel trilogy as a whole with Episode 9. Now, on top of all of this, a lot of fans have been very curious about when they can actually buy the tickets for The Rise of Skywalker and when the official trailer is actually all set and ready to drop. Now, Disney and Lucasfilm, by the way, have a big plan in place in order to really change up the marketing of Episode 9 in comparison to how they used it with, of course, The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, and that now Disney and Lucasfilm are not only aiming for October 21st for the official trailer release, but also on that very given date is when tickets will go on sale on Fandango, MovieTickets.com, and among other websites around the world as well. Now, the thing about the tickets, though, is that you guys may recall that with The Last Jedi, when they first went on sale, I believe it was Fandango crashed, MovieTickets.com was a little hung up at the time, it was very slow. A lot of fans were trying to buy the tickets for pre-opening night, and in this year, of course, it's going to be on December 19th of course, this year, where a lot of fans are going to go ahead and try to get that date first. So, Fandango, MovieTickets.com, they will actually have those tickets on sale once that trailer debuts, both during Monday Night Football and, of course, once it debuts on the internet on StarWars.com and the Star Wars YouTube channel. Now, the thing about the tickets, alright, they're going to come in many different forms, 3D, IMAX 3D, regular IMAX, 2D, you name it, and if you guys have 4D theaters by you, they'll have it in 4D as well. So, this is really going to be a big marketing push by Disney and Lucasfilm by having the trailer released during Monday Night Football on October 21st, followed by tickets going on sale right after it airs. Now, to me, I think that this is a little bit late, in my opinion. I know that originally they wanted the 14th, and now it was delayed over until the 21st, which is the very end of October at that point in time, right? That's basically just before the month of November, before, tickets are going on sale. But with that being said, I will say this, is that the marketing of this film is starting to really ramp up, and Disney and Lucasfilm are trying their very best in order to really get the fans in to go ahead and see this movie. Now, the big risk about Episode 9, and I've expressed this many times before, is that this movie is going to have a lot of nostalgia, and it's a big question on whether or not too much nostalgia is going to be a good or a bad thing, depending on how it's going to be used, and this trailer is said to demonstrate all of that. So that's another thing to look forward to as well, is to see exactly how the fans are going to react to it all, and of course how this new trailer is going to attract the fans. Now, what's also very intriguing is that J.J. Abrams and George Lucas, they worked very closely together, while editing the new trailer, watching some of these trailer agencies that put together these pieces of footage that are used for marketing. George Lucas actually had a large hand in all of this, and he actually was able to use some of the shots that he actually directed and wrote for the movie that take place in Episode 9. So that's another thing to be excited about, is that what you're about to see in the Rise of Skywalker trailer, some of the shots are actually going to be sequences directed by George Lucas himself. So hopefully it's really going to reflect where you can just point out which one was directed by George and which one was done by J.J. Abrams. Given that we do know that some of the original ideas of George Lucas are going to be embedded in The Rise of Skywalker, I think it's going to be pretty easy to point out, A great example is, of course, Rey scuba diving underwater of the second Death Star. J.J. Abrams came up with that idea. George Lucas had this idea as well of incorporating, Palpatine's original throne room underneath the surface of an unknown world, so it's very likely that we're going to see something like that in the upcoming footage. And overall, guys, I will say that This really is a big deal for Disney and Lucasfilm because this trailer really is going to either convince the fans to go ahead and see this, or it's going to convince them to not go ahead and see it and wait either till a very late date or just wait till it comes on Blu-ray or something around those lines. So it really is very important that they get this marketing down correctly. But the fact that they changed it over to the 21st, I would love to hear what you guys have to say about that and whether or not that was a good decision by Disney and Lucasfilm and JJ and George, and whether or not, that's really going to work out. So anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this below in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.